So third scope will be building up the equation of the circle. So the situation now is they're not given any point, they're given a line. They say this circle is touching a line. So your question will be sound like they were giving you the equation of the circle center already given, then but this is touching a line. So this touching a line is not like the x-axis, because when we drawing just now the x-axis, right? Now this one, when we drawing the x-axis, right? This is simple because when you touching x-axis means I can refer the coordinate. I can say, oh, this one is 2 unit. So this is 2 unit, radius is 2. This is simple questions. But when you're drawing this, they will giving you a line, and then you can see this side is a gradient line. Your gradient will be negative gradient, means your line will be going down. Basic knowledge, there will be distance between a point to a line. So previously in SPM, you just learn distance between 2 points, means from point to point, you can find the distance by using the formula x1 minus x2, y1 minus x2. So now you have to add on another knowledge here will be the distance between a point to a line. Okay, so why you will have a terms like shortest distance? Because you can see from a point to a line like what I draw here, this is my point, and then this is the line. Actually, the distance from a point to a line, it can be like this. It can be this. It can be observed in many ways. Alright, so when I say the shortest distance, so when I say the shortest distance, it will be referring to the distance that perpendicularly to the line. Okay, so this is when I say distance only, so it will be have many ways to look at this distance. So it will be like many answers. So therefore, we want to refer here will be the shortest distance, means referring to this part. Means from this part, the shortest one perpendicularly to this line. What's the formula for this concept? Firstly, your line equation must be in general form, must be in the term of ax plus by plus c equals to 0. So your distance between the point x1, y1 and the line here will be very easy. Substitute your x1 and y1 into your line equation. So into your line equation here, where your x will be substituted by your coordinate x1 from the line equation here. Meanwhile, for the y part in your line equation here will be substitute your y coordinate y1. So plus c. So don't put the equal, we just put the modulus. We put the modulus because we want our distance to be positive. We don't want the distance become negative. And the denominator part here will be square root of the coefficient of x, which is a square, and coefficient of y, which is b square. So that will be your formula that finding distance between a point to a line, the shortest distance. Okay, so we go back to our questions here. Find the equation of the circle. Center is -1, 2, and it touch a line. Right, in gradient form, it will be -3y, -4x plus 10. So y will be 4/3. So positive gradient. Okay, so positive gradient. Therefore, I will draw the line in positive gradient. If negative gradient, then I'll draw my line in coming down. So the line equation here must be in general form, which is 4x minus 3y minus 10 equals to 0. So every time we want to find our equation of circle, we must have a checklist here. Do you have center? Yes, this question is given. Do you have radius? So obviously this question doesn't give you radius. So how to find your radius? Radius here will be forming the distance between a point to a line. So my radius will be the formula of the distance between a point to line. So we need this formula. 4x minus 3y minus 10. What's your A? With 4 square. What's your B? -3 square. So what's your coordinate x here? Coordinate x here will be substituted by the point, which is -1. What's your coordinate y here? Will be substituted by the point, which is 2. So just press your calculator, you can get it. It will give you 4. So the formula will be, I'm using standard form. So x minus center, negative, negative, positive, plus y equals to 2, so y minus 2. Then radius square, 44 square will be 16. So this is my standard form.